There you go. There you go. Hey. Welcome to the hood, boy.
Don't let these skits fool you. Marcelas Howard can really hoop. He's one of the only YouTube guys I've scouted to have a legit high school mixtape. And back in the day, he was extremely athletic as well. He even played some D2 basketball at Holy Names University and has gone on to collaborate with several NBA players. However, one question remains. How does Marcelas stack up in the YouTube one-on-one scene? I have dug through his archives to analyze the strengths and weaknesses in his one-on-one game with the goal of helping out his next opponent. If he pays attention, he could avoid ending up like this guy.
Oh!
Alright, so before I begin, I want to reiterate that Marcelas is a great basketball player. Playing college basketball at 5'8" is an amazing accomplishment, and in a real 5-on-5 game, he is a great asset. But in ones, Cell is definitely ducking some smoke. I looked through his whole channel, and the best YouTuber he's played ones against is Sniper Jones. It's hard to ignore the fact that he's only been willing to play ones against players that he's obviously better than. There are so many guys his size he should have played at least once by now. T-Jazz, J Jones, B Ellis, White Iverson come to mind, but instead he goes ballistic when he beats a LA Fitness role player.
I drove all that way to drop you off in both channels? Get out of here! Weak ass!
And look, I get that he's had some injuries, but come on. If your one-on-one rival is Kenny Chow, I have to factor that into my ranking. Alright, with that being said, Cell's biggest strength is probably his jump shot. As a smaller guard, you have to have a jumper to be effective, and Cell can shoot the lights out of the ball. This is one case where stats can be deceiving. Although he only shot 27% from 3 at Holy Names, he clearly has a nice jumper, and has torched defenders who've tried to sag off of him. Outside of his jump shot, Cell has a great change of pace. He definitely lost a step from his prime due to injuries and father time, but still, against most players, he's gonna have the quickness to get looks at the rim. He uses a nice hezzy to freeze his defenders on his way to the basket, and he does a good job of using his off arm to swipe away hand checks. One thing to note is that Cell is a lefty, so naturally he wants to get to a strong hand. I think some players forget this and try to force him left, which is a big mistake. I also have to note that he has equipped my favorite signature move, the B Ellis hook shot, to his layup package. As B Ellis has noted, I think all shorter guards should try to add this move. On the defensive side of the ball, I do think Cell has some limitations. For one, he's obviously small, so he's gonna have a hard time contesting in the paint. I was surprised at how often he was able to poke the ball out down low against Cash, but I think anyone tier 3 and up on my ranking would have a field day in the paint. But more importantly, Cell has obviously went to the Hezzy God School of Defense. The one time he played semi-decent competition against YPK Ray in the Creator League, he was all of a sudden too cool to try to play defense. Watch his effort here and compare that to his effort against Kenny. Now please tell me if I'm hating or if I'm missing something, but if he only gets competitive against inferior guys, I have to knock him down some tiers. Overall, I have Marcelas ranked in the 4th tier of my YouTube one-on-one ranking, right next to T-Jazz. While Marcelas is a bucket and obviously a great player, he came up during the early stages of YouTube basketball, when there was quite frankly a lot less competition in the space. While he has the skills to compete with players higher on my ranking, he seems to be content dominating guys that don't really take basketball seriously. And honestly, I don't really blame him. He's already amassed a huge following, he's made a lot of money, and he would still wash most players at 24 Hour Fitness. but due to his lack of competitiveness, I don't really see him beating anyone in the top 3 tiers of my ranking. Still, let me know what you guys think about his game, and comment below who I should scout next.
I don't know if you've seen that, but I've been watching the video.